Where has she been? We gonna get into that. But first, welcome back to Speak Your Truth with NCV. I'm your host, Nia, and we about to get into this. But first, grab something that you want to just, wind down with. Maybe some tea, maybe some wine. It is actually New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, and I'm posting it on New Year's Eve. What a better time, right? Okay. Today I have nothing to wind down with, because I just felt called to just pick up and go. And so I picked up and here I am. Yeah, where have I been? Okay, I low-key went into a hiding and it wasn't on purpose, because I actually tried to record a few times over the span of 2 months, because I think my last episode was in October. I've been dealing with so much. I have to balance myself, and I'm still in the works of balancing myself, and I'm getting better at it. I'm locking in, okay? I'm getting back to it. It's just taking me a minute. But yes, I have been balancing my spirituality and my practical life, and then creation. And even though I haven't been recording for the podcast, I have been creating behind the scenes for myself and just transmuting a lot. But I really felt called to do this small little episode, because over the last few weeks I have really been going through a transformation within myself. Of course, I just feel like healing is never ending, and this transformation that's coming in is a transformation that's how do I describe this? It just feels like everything that I have learned about myself, everything that I have grown into, I'm putting it all together in one. It's a full transformation. It's coming to completion. And so for the last few weeks, I feel like I've just been crying tears of gratitude, to be honest. And those are the best tears, because I'm in a very reflective state. And 2025, I just want to say thank you, 2025. You have taught me so much. This year has been so big, transitional, so... What word would I use to describe 2025? 2025 was trifling. She was trifling. She was trifling in the best possible way. She was the time. I'm just grateful, honestly, for all the lessons, and even more so the growth that has come from those lessons. And I don't know, sometimes it makes me reflect back to how in high school they be asking you, the guidance counselors be so where do you see yourself in 5 years? You'll put out these goals, or where you foresee yourself, but life, the possibilities of life is just so endless, and anything you want for yourself is truly possible. I really believe that. So I feel this closing chapter, and the reason why I've been so absent from the podcast is because I have felt I was going through this transitional period, and it has to reflect itself as well in an earthly way. I'm not fully saying my sentences right. Everything that I have been learning when it comes to spiritual lessons is now, I guess, showing itself in a more earthly way. And I am always so grateful for all of my blessings. I count my blessings. And I just want to thank God. Because this year happened in a way to remind me of who I am, of the power that I hold, of the strength that I have, and of the fact that, like, any obstacle in my way, any challenge it's possible to overcome it. There's no backing down. There just isn't. There just isn't any backing down. Like, I just feel like this year tore me apart to put me back together in a more empowered way. And this year was a lot of pain and heartbreak, but it was also a lot of joy and peace. It was a lot of solitude, but then it was a lot of transmutation and growth. And I wouldn't change anything about my 2025. I wouldn't change anything about my year. I wouldn't change anything about the decisions that I've made from this year or previous years. And the reason why I feel that way is because this year, I think 2025 is the year of forgiveness. Like, there was so much forgiving that I had to do for myself, for others, because, you know, hurt people, and I'm an alchemizer. I'm an alchemizer. I'm an alchemist. And I alchemize the fuck out of my pain. And I'm proud of myself. And I literally said this out loud to myself like a few weeks ago, of like how proud I am of myself. And I don't think I've ever admitted that to myself and truly felt like I'm truly proud of myself. Like, I have gone through so much. I think everybody this year has gone through so much. So that's not just to say like it's only been me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that this year was a lot for me. And it was so transformative. And it was so... It had to happen the way it happened because it was just conducive to my healing. Like, this is just how things had to flow so that I could be reminded of my power. Truthfully, that's where it really is, like, or what it really is. It's just a year of remembrance of, like, who I am, what I stand for, what I want for myself, where I see my future going, the type of people I want to surround myself with, the type of love that I want to receive and the type of love I want to give, the type of energy I want to receive and the type of energy I want to give, understanding how, you know, past traumas and childhood woundings were still affecting me into this year of my life. I had to understand those things and see those things so I could understand, like, are these the things I want to keep accepting for myself, or do I want better for myself? And then choosing better for myself and ultimately seeing better for myself. It was a year of trusting the unknown, and it was, I want to say it was the best year of my life, because I know that this year was preparation for many things. Preparation for many things, but most of all for me to be able to make sure that I'm okay with taking up space and being my authentic self, regardless of how other people feel. Because I'm at a point now, too, in my life where I have let go of limiting beliefs. Like, I can say it in a very confident way that I trust the unknown and I've let go of my limiting beliefs. And I understand that the type of love I want to receive, the type of love I want to give. I understand relationships to everything in between people. I understand balance through that relationship of everything being connected to one another. I don't even know. Like, I can't even sit here and, like, full blown say everything, but there's just so much that I have let go. Like 2025, yeah. 2025 was the year of letting go. And it was letting go of a lot. It was letting go of attachments. It was letting go of, people pleasing. I really feel like I let that go long ago, but like I really fully let it go this year. I let go of any relationships that were not serving me. I let go of, and when I say attachments, I mean attachments to people, places, and things. Like, it's so important to have a healthy balance of attachment and detachment. And I know that. I used to identify myself as like the queen of detachment. But it actually wasn't proper or healthy detachment. It was detachment to self-preserve. It was detachment that stemmed from what I learned will keep me safe or keep my inner child safe, because it stems from childhood trauma. But I've learned how to detach in a healthy way. Yeah, I don't know. 2025 is a lot of things. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it. And it's not like, let's be real. Tomorrow is tomorrow. If you didn't put in the work yesterday, then it's like nothing is gonna change, right? So, like, tomorrow is another normal day. But I have been in this transitional period, and it just so happened to be at the end of 2025. And 2025 was a very rocky year. But again, like, I'm so appreciative of all my challenges, because there were times where I really, and still even now, I'm not fully able to see everything, because I feel like God only shows me what I need to be shown right now. And that is because God wants me to live in the present moment and not live in the past or the future. God wants me to live in the now. And so that's what I do. I live in the now. I still plan for the future. It's just I don't allow my mind to live so far into the future. And so this year really just brought me closer to God. This year brought me closer to myself. This year brought me closer to my ancestors, brought me closer to just my spirit team overall. And I don't know, like, I just feel like I'm gonna start crying. I'm not going to, though. We're not doing that. I just feel like when I take the time to listen to myself and truly listen to my inner compass, and I choose to just be everything for myself in a way that is not hyper independent, I just feel proud of myself, because I think I feel extremely loved by myself. Like, I really have taken the time to indulge in self-love and self-care and find joy in the mundane. These are things that have always been part of my core. I feel like, but this was the year that I got to embody all of it and like go full out with it and be everything that I seek in others and be everything that I deserve, And so I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I've gone through a lot of spiritual warfare, and I felt, literally it felt like the devil. It was like, she's trying to tempt me, trying to make me go a different way with my mindset, or trying to make me think negatively, and it just didn't work. It didn't work. It did not win. Say, devil, you won't win. Let me stop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them. Like, no, facts, TikTok. That is the ending song of the year. That is the song of the year. I don't care. But yeah, I just feel like 2025. Thank you. Thank you. And now exit left. We're done with you. Like, we're on to bigger and better things. And I feel very protected in my energy. And right now, I am gaining this balance so that I can show up more here. And so that I can also show up in my earthly world and what I need to do for myself, for my daughter, as well as, and then show up in my spiritual self as well. So like I'm trying to just balance all of that, and I've been through some challenges, and so I've persevered as always, and I'm just really excited for 2026. I'm just excited for it. I'm excited for our podcast, for this platform, for it to grow, for community to continue to build, and you know we're excited for me to have a little bit more consistency. And I'm trying, but also let's talk about it because I actually have been writing a lot more than like writing poetry necessarily, and I've been writing a lot of my revelations down. And one of those revelations is about time, consistency, and something else. I think, let me see. I have it on my notes app. If it's still open. Let me see real quick. Yeah, time, consistency, and productivity. I like wrote a whole thing about it, and basically like consistency. Let me tell you. Let me read this to you guys. I'm going to read this to y'all. Society taught us that consistency, time, and productivity are cohesive. They are not. Each have their own individual identity, but may overlap if we allow. To be consistent does not mean linear or constant. It is the commitment to practice something the same way over time. There is no time frame, timeline, or urgency, which brings me to time. Time is an illusion. Not much to say there on that one because we only live in the now. The past, present, and future all exist at the same time, and productivity is simply a societal construct that we don't have to abide by because society's definition of productivity is overworking and overexertion. We have free will and are meant to just be like any other living being. Being and resting is a form of productivity. All that to give you insight on how my brain breaks it down for my old version of self to feel safe and understand that there's zero need to panic or worry and just reset when those feelings begin to come up. And so that's what I did. I had these feelings of I need to be productive. I need to be consistent. I need to make sure I do these things in a timely manner on a schedule. And it's like, no, I really just follow where my soul leads me. I am never late for anything that's meant for me. I'm always on time. Everything happens in my life the way it must happen. I am in the right place at the right time. These are all things that I used to say to myself, and you know, it's an affirmation. These are affirmations when you think about them. But it's literally me speaking life into myself and making me understand that, like, I am safe right here, right now. And I think that I'm someone who lives in their head so much that I used to just like to live in my fantasy world. And so I lived in that fantasy world because it made me feel safe. The now and the present didn't make me feel safe. I didn't feel comfortable. But God forced me to really, truly be in the present. Because even though I was always previously aware of what it's like to be in the present versus what it's like to be aloof, I had choice. And I still have choice now too. But I literally chose in the past to like disconnect from being here and put myself up here in my head and think and live up there. So yeah, I'm trying to allow my soul to guide me And when I do that and I do what I feel called to, that allows me to truly be productive in the right ways without overexerting myself or depleting myself. So please be patient with me and understand that these episodes, I don't plan for them to come out like this and be every 2 months. I don't. I plan for them to come out on a more consistent basis, but I'm not going to put a time frame on it, because if I put a time frame on it, we're not doing that, because it could be like I put an episode out every week at some point, and then it could go to I put an episode out every 2 weeks, every 2.5 weeks. Like, it could be something like that, but I think that it's better for me to create content and put out content when I feel called to do it. And I feel like I'm in a better space now that I can be more consistent. And again, consistency, like I said, is to practice something the same way over time. It doesn't mean that we need to make sure things are done every week, for example. Like, it's not about frequency. It's about you being consistent, doing something the same way. So, yes, I am trying to find that balance and all of that, and I think I'm doing better. And I feel a little bit more ready to take on that challenge right now for you guys. But I'm just really excited to be here and be back, and I'm excited for 2026, and Happy New Year's, guys. I'm really excited for this year. I hope it's a great year for all of us. We're all going to accomplish amazing accolades, and any challenges that come our way, we're just gonna bloop them to the side. I'd be forgetting that some people may not be watching me, but I think most of my listeners actually do watch me. But yeah, we're gonna be flinging challenges to the side like they weren't even a challenge. Like, we're going into 2026 in full power. Like, we're unstoppable. So let's fucking go. I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm not sorry, because like there's emphasis that's needed. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's Eve and your New Year's Day, and I hope 2006 brings you plenty of blessings and miracles and lots of love and good energy. And I'm really grateful for you all being here and sticking by me. I'm just really grateful for all the support, all the love, and we're about to have a I don't even know. We're about to have an amazing 2026. There's just something energetically. I don't think I'm the only one that feels that. And this is not a thing where, I'm going to just say this too. This is not a thing I say every year either. Okay? There's some years that just pass and I'm just like, yeah, it's another day. But something energetically just feels like there's this huge shift happening. Let me know if y'all feel that. Because I feel that. There's this like big shift. Like, we're on the precipice of big change. And mind you, like, it's the year of Aquarius. Like, that's me. I'm Aquarius. Like, it's about to be some big dog shit. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I promise you all that it won't be long for my next episode. So stay tuned, and I love you all. Have an amazing night. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay protected. Mwah. Love y'all. Bye.